Hello IE admissions team. To tell you a bit about myself, my name is Steffany, I'm 25, I currently live in Canada with my loving family, and I'm in a long distance relationship with a wonderful man who lives just over 5,000 kilometers away. I'm a photographer who loves making others smile, a musician who plays piano for her cats, an associate that works with the #1 financial institution in the country, and I dream about one day learning alongside some of the most bright and unique minds at IE. Those are just some aspects of my story that define who I am. There are many activities that I enjoy doing. What I'd like to share with you today is my love of travel, especially how cultural immersion and the outcome of traveling globally has had a great impact on my personal and professional development. Every year, I try to make an impact in a community by picking a challenging opportunity, one that makes me think on my feet and tests my reaction to situations outside my comfort zone. I am adaptable and I follow through. To make it from point A to B, I've become organized yet flexible to be able to run with change. Sometimes there's a point C, and no matter the time investment put into a plan, you need to be open to recalibrating. Traveling has also made me aware of social issues and made me think about what I can do to help. It's helped with my development in the way that I take time to be more self-aware of my business decisions and the impact of my own work on others. I treat conversation as a chance to make an impression and learn from others. Traveling with the purpose of getting to know a community and actively help has made me aware of the importance of strengthening my interpersonal and listening skills. I have definitely learned more about myself, how to react, how to appreciate, how to be thankful for what I have. It's allowed me to think about how I see the world and how the world sees me. Cultural immersion helps me learn what I am passionate about and what I can bring to a new group. I think experiencing different cultures means learning to adapt to new surroundings, potentially facing adversity, reinventing your views, learning about innovative ideas, gaining experience with foreign currency and different business models, and sharing your expertise to help others. This is all applicable to experiencing a new company culture, business environment, or business school. So far, I've been able to explore 24 different countries. Now you're right, that's a lot of time spent in an airplane, but it was all worth it for me, because each time I gained a new understanding of a global community and the challenges and innovations that I might find outside of my own country. Now those items that you saw earlier, those are more than just keepsakes for me. They're reminders of one of the most profound and amazing experiences that I've had while exploring the world today. And that's because I was the one that created those items by hand. Of course, with the help of elders in the communities in which I explored. And I'm very excited to be able to share that story with you today. One summer, I traveled through Laos with the idea of teaching English to children and monks in temples of the beautiful UNESCO town of Luang Prabang. I assisted them with conversation and we exchanged ideas on cross-cultural differences. I helped them with their goals, and they invited me to experience Buddhist prayer. Every few months, I still receive their letters and send them pictures and stories. In Laos, I took every moment to build relationships, take lessons, support local businesses, and get a deeper understanding of the hardship faced by living in a harsher economic system. I was motivated to give as much in-kind support as possible. I left Southeast Asia having gained an understanding of a peaceful and kind community. I met an elder who passed down flute making. I biked all over town asking where to find him. When the right home was found, it happened that a student of mine also lived there. I spent the day learning how to manipulate the tools to carve a flute out of bamboo with the help of my student and his friend, who translated Mr. Yang's explanations. He invited us into his home, introduced some of his family, shared a meal with us, taught us how to play music on stringed instruments he made himself, and I ended the visit biking away with my new flute, knowing I would see my student the next day. The Khmer music is distinctive, and I learned that it was traditionally used to serenade loved ones. It was through another of my students that I was connected to a local sticky rice farmer who taught me how to create a conical bamboo hat, perfect for keeping you dry or protected from the sun. My student acted as translator as I listened and learned about the elder before me who shared his story of growing up and how he developed his skill, a craft passed from father to son. Weaving bamboo into this beautiful pattern was seriously one of the most difficult traditional skills I had tried to learn. Wood carving is one of those trades that is slowly disappearing. The craft takes patience and is physically demanding. The carved elephant is one of my favorite creations, and it still surprises me that I could turn a solid block of wood into something so beautiful with the guidance of a master woodcarver named Lon. One day, I spent over 7.5 hours in his home workshop, and although we could not communicate with language, he taught me step by step through sign and demonstration. This was my first time carving anything. The last item is a unique messenger bag that I learned to sew with the help of a local seamstress. We worked on the front steps of her home as she explained the importance of recycling reclaimed cement bags into new items to make money to support her family and her brother's education. Because of this experience of working with people and supporting local experts in their craft, I now understand more than ever that social collaboration is a big part of success. These items are meaningful to me because of the connections I made with members of this community. They shared skills they value, and I shared my willingness to learn and some of my Canadian culture with them. I have come to realize that no matter the amount of diverse experiences under your belt, what makes a meaningful and impactful career is how well you can connect with others. And that is exactly what inspires me about IE, the international student body, and the idea that individuals from such diverse backgrounds can come together to collaborate, to learn, to build connections, and to create friendships. I am so excited thinking about the opportunity of being able to share my experiences with such a diverse group. I just want to thank you for your time today and learning more about me, and I hope to hear from you soon.